Well, alright then, showtime. Drip like 7-pan clothesline. R.I.P. those guys. Party was see we keep close eye. Now laps feeling up, see all my vibes on the West Coast.
YouTube, what's going on? Welcome back in the neighborhood. King here. Y'all, we got round one of the playoffs. You already know, big Laker fan over here. I'm gonna try to react to all the Laker games. You know what I'm saying? Real hoop head. So if y'all want me to react to any other games, you know, for sure, I'll definitely do it. You know, because we just like basketball over here regardless. But yeah, room for the Lakers. OKC, KFC, UFC. You already know. Uncle Shay. Let's get it,
Welcome,
man.
everyone, to Los Angeles, a city fueled by star power, powerful, profound star power.
Well, you know, there were only one game behind us, but, you know, we let one go, to be honest.
Supersized and outsized star power. The type of star power that had the Lakers and Timberwolves poised. Can, meanwhile, make no mention of stars to this on a game playoff game. Reeves and Luka Doncic.
Starting five, we got Mike Conley, Ant-Man, bro. Ant-Man gonna have to carry the team. We already know. If they win, he got to get all 4 wins by himself. I don't know who gonna. Jaden McDaniels, like, bro, you gonna really need, like, what's that Reed kid to do what he do? Otherwise, I don't know what's going to happen here, bro. Our big three, LeBron, Luka, Austin Reeves, bro.
It's in the backcourt for the Lakers. Meanwhile, for the visitors, it's Jaden McDaniels, Julius Randle, big X factor for Minnesota, Rudy Gobert, Anthony Edwards, and Mike Conley. Best basketball find in the playoffs a season ago due to injury as a member of the Knicks, and we are underway. McDaniels will be trying to stick Doncic defensively. Opportunity for the Lakers. Here's Luka. Guarded by Randle this time. Good contest. Didn't matter. Doncic with 4 quick points for the Lakers. Here's Reeves. He drives the closeout. Luka with the cut and the layup. Minnesota just cannot allow those second chance opportunities.
Don't it? Already
giving Los Angeles extra possessions to start this
game. We at the crib, man.
Doncic sees 2, pardon me. That was Anthony Edwards saw 2. Got through the lane. Austin Reeves had that shot right at the beginning, but so smart, taking it into the middle of the lane, drawing 2 and kicking it. And Randle. Doncic off the dribble handoff. Finney Smith checked into the ball game. Luka is on hot. One right now.
Luka hot.
To start this game.
Luka hot. Luka hot. Give it to Luka.
Hachimura from deep. Laces it.
Bro, don't keep Rudy on the floor. I promise you. We gonna make that boy a DNP all series, bro.
Offensive rebound. And one of only 4 teams. And you're talking about OKC, Boston, and Cleveland as the other 3. Yeah. All 60-win teams as McDaniels hits the wing 3 to make it a 5-point lead for the Lakers. Shot defense against the Lakers has been pretty good to start, but they've given up so many offensive rebounds.
Another one.
Doncic is locked in.
What's that, 4 threes?
We're on a fish grease alert right now. He's up to 12 already here in the first quarter.
Yeah.
As a screener, then he just pops right back out. Nas Reed with a classy move to the basket.
Nas Reed.
DiVincenzo with the rebound. Edwards running the lane in full flight, raises up and lays it home. That time they finished.
Well,
that's how he can get going.
Edwards, bro.
Finch makes the call offensively.
Why they not double teaming Ant-Man, bro?
And lays it home on the floater.
What are we doing?
Just parked in the corner for a step-in 3. Here's Randle, cross court to Alexander Walker from deep. He's been shooting it at.
Hold on, bro. Brian, what the hell were you just now, dog? Like, for real.
Just parked in the corner for a step-in 3.
Bro. Vincent. Why you backing off? You see Bron ain't looking at him, bro.
Here's Randle.
Like, bro. That man thought Vincent was going to... Bro, Vince...
Cross court to Alexander Walker from deep. He's been shooting it at over 40% this year. So you have to take away his left. The catch and shoot opportunities, he knocks down those open ones. Inside, Vando.
Bro.
His own miss. Vanderbilt back out to Finney Smith, open from deep. rattles it home.
We're here in Los Angeles for the first round presented by ESPN Bet Sportsbook with Chris Finch, the head coach of the T-Wolves. What did you make of that first quarter for your squad?
Yeah, too many second chance points. I think they had 11 of them. That's really they got a bunch of their cheap threes, and we did a good job in the first shot defense. Got to take care of that.
Doncic 16 in that first quarter. How do you try to limit his effectiveness?
Yeah, we're going to throw it there.
Guys, back to you.
Did not score in the first quarter. Boy, what a game a little bit earlier between the Clippers and the Nuggets. Reeves on the drive.
T-Wolves coming back.
Giant killer, giant slayer over McDaniels.
Reeves.
And speaking of drives, Alexander Walker into Randall. 10 on the shot clock. Back out to Reed for 3 for the lead. Got it. And Minnesota has stormed back here in the early portion of the second quarter.
Dunks this year.
How y'all got Nas
Lakers,
Reed
but it gives them a
like
little more rim
Steph
protection
Curry.
with him in there.
McDaniels left that short, got it back, and laid it in over
How y'all got
Hachimura.
Jaden McDaniels
Both
getting
freshmen together
rebounds?
playing for Mike Hopkins is now with the Phoenix Suns.
James spins, fires, got it, and one. LeBron James on the board. Good defense by DiVincenzo.
Is that his
Alexander
first
Walker
points?
on the fly. James!
Woo! Block by James, the chase down.
Perfectly.
Boy,
Sees
where
two,
you
good
going?
nail help by LeBron. Raises up anyway, and it comes off. Back out to Reed for 3. And Nas Reed laces the deep one. And Gobert got the block on James. Off and running again, a 3-on-2. Reed out to the three-point line. Splash down. Timeout, Lakers. Here's
I
Edwards
will
with
be
6 points in the
down
ballgame.
by
Facing
9,
Finney
bro.
Smith. They shrink the floor on him. Randall on the drive, the kick to Reed, and another 3-ball by the reigning 6th man of the year.
Why
Got
is
the
he
athleticism
open,
and strength
bro?
to go
What
for
are
just
you
about
doing
anybody.
right
Go
now?
over.
Here's the King with the ball. James out front against Reed. A long 2 is good. James with the rebound. Another opportunity for Los
He
Angeles.
really could have hit the 3.
10 on the shot clock. Finney Smith. Back to James.
Don't that be?
Foul and 1.
And it's the inbounder.
He good. He good.
Vincenzo. Here he is off the wide action, and DiVincenzo holds it and laces the deep 3. Dante with some dynamite to end the first half.
And they outscored the Lakers 20-10 in the
That's how you
paint and
feeling?
really shut off the offensive glass in that second quarter where they outscored
Double
LA by
team
18.
that man,
Edwards
bro.
sprays it out to McDaniels. The corner 3 is pure. Shot clock down to 5.
Bro.
Edwards got to get busy, got downhill. Floater comes off, got it back. Randall from deep, and they cash in on a second
take that.
opportunity.
I'm gonna take
Reeves
that.
was
Julius
1 of
Randle
6
ain't
in that
nothing.
first half.
I live
Minnesota
and
went
die with
after him on the
Julius.
defensive end.
I
Edwards, it's
ain't, bro.
butter.
I'm not.
Minnesota on a roll.
They didn't score any fast break
Yo.
points.
Did fam just do the gun set?
Butter. Minnesota.
Bro.
Minnesota went after him on the defensive end.
Edwards, it's butter. Minnesota.
Bro. Ain't he like a tech away from missing a game or some shit?
Minnesota on a roll.
They didn't score any fast break points in that first half, as you mentioned, Jay.
14
And that they need to get back to being the
bro.
aggressors.
What are
We've
we
seen that
doing?
certainly carry on here as LeBron James nails a three-pointer from the
Stop
corner.
the bleeding,
Last time
man.
these two teams
How
met,
we down
ironically,
20,
in the conference
dog?
finals. Rudy Gobert converting on the high handoff. Back out to Edwards, one more to Randall. Got Luka in the
They
air.
got Victor.
Float
They
man
got
comes
Wen-
out, got it back.
Rudy with the
Randall
right,
and
Wendy.
1. Julius Randall putting some muscle in his hustle.
It takes some time after a trade for everybody to get used to one another.
They turn over Doncic. Connolly pulls the 3, and it's all coming up good for the Timberwolves.
What are
2
we
on the
doing?
shot clock. Hachimura has to pull. And that's a great stop for Minnesota.
Oh my God, bro. Bro. This how we starting the playoffs, dog. This how we starting the playoffs. Are we for real, bro?
About as tough a 2 as you're going to take.
Off the dribble 3. Anthony Edwards, hotter than fish grease.
He did it again.
You're going to take.
Off the dribble 3. Anthony.
That boy with the gun, Sully.
Edwards, hotter than fish grease. Doncic
Yo.
the post up, and Reeves almost threw it away. He does. McDaniels, and Minnesota has numbers.
Bro. Luka, man.
McDaniels onto the corner. Edwards sets his feet. Wet. That thing splashes again.
Yeah, he had been just 2 of 19 from 3 in April.
Found his groove at the right time. So did this guy. Nods.
Bro, why this man keep getting open, dog? Luka.
3 in April.
Bro, Luka. I understand it would have been a wide, bro. Vando probably would have fouled him too. Like you probably would have been straight, Luka. You ain't had to be there, dog. Look at Vando, bro. Vando doing his job. Worst case scenario, alley to Rudy. Man, I don't know. Y'all just seem beat right now. I don't know. Because he really got multiple things he could do right now.
Found his groove at the right time. So did this guy. Nods. Reed connects again.
It's ridiculous, dog.
Jay, I ask you, what has happened to the prolific production of Doncic that we saw in the first quarter?
Come on.
Well,
we still got a lot of
on the offensive end. You've got a big lead here. You cannot be turning the ball over like that.
They just did. Here's James. Puts his shoulder down, put his head down.
Come on.
Got the lay.
Minnesota just playing 5 out. And Austin Reeves went for another shot fake.
Got an easy one there. Somebody hit the snooze button defensively for Minnesota. Lead back up to 19. Doncic has to work expeditiously and got it to go! Off glass at the buzzer.
Huge momentum shift there. How did you guys able to trim that lead there in the third?
We finally played with an intensity level that warrants the playoffs. Like our physicality, our effort, it was regular season to start.
And then how do you close them out? What is the most important factor, JJ?
We got to get stops, and it's not really scheme stuff. It's not. There's nothing schematically they're doing that's exploiting us. We just got to be better on that end.
Good luck, JJ. Thank you. Guys, back to you.
That could potentially be crippling for the Timberwolves. Randall going to do a little bit more heavy lifting at that end of the floor. Knocks down the midi. Luka trying to press up on Ant. With pristine, pulchritudinous footwork, Edwards knocks down the midi.
It looked like it was going to be a little cross screen and then down screen for the screener, but he cut it short to get that 3.
Edwards off the bounce, spins, back out to a wide open Randall, cash out. Got his air fryer out, ready to cook. Ant-Man.
This man is making
Gets
Luka
it back,
look retarded.
pulls the 3, and it's wet. Playing some of the best basketball of the season towards the end of the year. James drives the closeout and punches it home.
Lakers now looking like a little 2-3 zone. They did a lot of that against
14.
Oklahoma City.
We need a quick 10-0
Daniels
run.
attacks it, got the short midi. Edwards, Hachimura. Edwards with the tween. Over to Reed, catch and shoot 3 on the way, and he laces another one. Wow, and a little room service off the careless pass. DiVincenzo flying charter. And the lead balloons back to 111-90. LeBron comes with the double and help. Good catch by McDaniels. Little sidestep, little afro step into the paint.
Well, they're outstanding defensively. The problem for Orlando is they haven't been able to score efficiently.
Yeah.
Ronnie tried a 3.
At that end of the floor a lot of times as Dalton connects.
And for Minnesota, who only finished 1 game off of the Lakers, I mean, they had 49 wins on the season, but they finished the year 17-4. And when healthy, they've been as good as anybody. This is a remarkable basketball game.
Minnesota takes game 1. They say that a series doesn't begin until a home team loses a game. Well, it has officially started.
Thank you, Jonesy. And
bruh, you ain't had to say all that, dog.
they threw the first punch. You guys threw the knockout blow. What kind of statement did you make today?
I don't know, man. I think we just came out ready to play.
Jaden McDaniels was phenomenal in this game. You know, what kind of mindset does he have when it comes to these kind of moments?
We tell him every game, man, be the MVP. Be the MVP of the game on both sides of the ball. And we knew this series, man, they was going to have faith that he wasn't going to be aggressive all night. And we told him throughout the whole week, hey, be aggressive the whole game. Don't stop shooting. Find your spots. Trust yourself. Trust your work. And he did that. And here you go right here, the MVP of the night, baby.
Jaden, let's talk to you real quick before we let you guys go.
Man, we got y'all in the next game, bro. We got y'all in the next game. Check out the basketball playlist down below. Keep spreading love, peace, and positivity. Until then, your boy King is out.